Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes.
And welcome back to another edition of Friday Night Smackdown. And we're kicking things off with Carmelo Hayes, a former United States champion here in Universe mode. And now Carmelo Hayes looking to get to that next level here tonight. But he's facing a former champion also. But now he's got an unpredictable badass. And a pissed off one.
And his opponent, from
No less.
Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker, former WWE champion, lost the title at Money in the Bank to Roman Reigns 2 weeks ago. We saw Roman in the Bloodline last week, where Jey Uso defeated Aleister Black, Mr. Money in the Bank. But now Braun Breaker is dead set on getting back his WWE Championship. This will be one hell of a match, ladies and gentlemen. And I just got told by Nick Aldis that Braun Breaker will be using his rematch clause for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam. Big moonsault by Carmelo Hayes, going for the pin and a kick out by Braun Breaker. Big punch, another punch, and now Carmelo Hayes with the flatline DDT. And now Hayes with the punch, a chop, and now Hayes with the drop kick. I also got told, ladies and gentlemen, Solo Sikoa, after defeating Braun Breaker before Money in the Bank, will be getting his WWE Championship match at SummerSlam as well. So it will be a triple threat, Roman, Solo, and Breaker for the WWE Championship. And you gotta think, if Carmelo can somehow defeat Braun Breaker here tonight, he will be added to that WWE Championship match. Count of 4 by our referee, Charles Robinson. Count of 5. And now Breaker just throwing Carmelo Hayes all around ringside. Count of 6 by our referee. Count of 7 now. Braun Breaker getting back inside the ring. Carmelo Hayes needs to stir if he wants to get back in before the count of 10. And he barely gets in before the count of 10. Breaker thought he won by count out, but now there's Carmelo Hayes getting caught by Breaker and just throwing Carmelo across the ring. Big super kick by Carmelo, but Breaker with the headbutt. And now Breaker getting caught with the elbow collar tie-up, driving Carmelo into the corner. Big punch. Big clothesline by Breaker. Stomp to the arm. And now Carmelo getting stomped to the arm once again. And now Breaker is firing up here. Breaker getting up Carmelo Hayes. Hayes finds the reverse and drops him with the double knees. Going for the pin. Off the double knees to the face, and Breaker kicks out. Carmelo Hayes turning the tables very quickly here in this match, and now working over the arm of Braun Breaker. Now Carmella Hayes picking up the badass in Braun Breaker. Head first goes Breaker. And now Carmella Hayes with the scoop slam out of the corner. And now Hayes gets up the former WWE champion into the corner. Big elbow by Breaker. And now Breaker went for the belly to belly. Hayes finds the reversal. And now Hayes with nothing but net. Going for the pin. There's two and a kick out by Braun Breaker. And now the crowd chanting fight forever. Big boot by Hayes. Breaker finds a shoulder tackle. And now Breaker gets up Carmella Hayes. Big punch and another punch. And now Breaker finds an overhead and the axe handle. Down goes Carmella. And now Breaker with the axe handle off the second rope. And Carmella's back on the defense here in this matchup. And now there's the camel submission. Big elbow to the jaw. Down goes Breaker. Stomp to the ankle, and now Carmella Hayes kicking to the back. And now Carmella Hayes wants Breaker off the rope, stuck under. Leapfrog, and now Hayes with the face buster. The moonsault misses, and now Breaker firing up here. Breaker kick to the midsection. Breaker has Carmella with the backbreaker. And now Breaker measuring up Carmella. Big punch, Carmella finds a reversal. Big reversal by Breaker. And now Breaker sends Carmella off the ropes. Breaker, Hurricane Rana. And now Breaker with the splash off the second rope. And now Breaker has things going to that place. Breaker sizing up Carmella with the spear. Going for the pin. There's two and a kick out by Carmella Hayes, but Breaker ain't done. Breaker sizing it up for another time. The second spear going for the pin. There's two and Breaker with the win.
Here is your winner, Braun Breaker.
Breaker builds momentum towards SummerSlam. That is 2 weeks away, ladies and gentlemen. What a match, and what a win for Braun Breaker. And we are back live, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes Ethan Page.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 214 pounds, All Ego, Ethan Page.
Ethan Page coming off a big victory last week against Lorenzo, or if you know him better as Stacks. And now Ethan Page is looking one step closer to possibly getting a #1 contendership match for the United States Championship. And now Ethan Page is going one-on-one with the man who lost to Finn Balor last week on Friday Night Smackdown. The phenomenal AJ Styles.
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles coming up just short of defeating the United States champion Finn Balor last week. But now can AJ Styles get back on the winning ways, get back to championship gold? Let's see if he can defeat Ethan Page, because the winner will go to the #1 contendership match for the United States Championship. And this match is underway. AJ Styles, Ethan Page. Elbow collar tie up, and now Ethan sends Styles onto the ropes. And both men. No, Styles with the cheap shot to the midsection. Big reversal by All Ego. Now stomping out the phenomenal one. And now the crowd is booing Ethan out of the arena. Styles gets back up to his feet. Ethan just sidesteps the form. Big roundhouse. And now, oh, there's the arm drag into a roundhouse again. And now Ethan Page controlling this matchup into another roundhouse. And now Ethan Page taking his time, going in for the pin, and a kick out by AJ Styles. And now AJ and Ethan Page locking back up here in this matchup into another elbow collar tie-up. And this time it's Ethan Page taking the cheap shot. Big punch and another punch by Styles. And now third elbow collar tie-up. Ethan Page with the race lock now. And now Ethan Page going, taking down AJ Styles with the headlock. Big punch to the head. And now Ethan Page completely taking advantage of the situation at hand. And now Ethan Page, double hook backbreaker on AJ Styles. Big reversal by AJ. And now Ethan Page just lays out the phenomenal one. And now getting up is AJ Styles. Ethan Page kicks to the midsection. Ethan Cutter going for the pin. Those two and a kick out. And now Ethan Page telling Charles Robinson to count it. Ethan Page gets up AJ for the Razor's Edge. Going for the pin to go to the #1 contendership match next week. And now a kick out by Ethan Page. Big punch, another punch, and now Ethan Page with the combination and another spinning heel kick. Styles there ate that one up and down with the big boot. And now Styles sent into the corner. Big punch by Styles trying to get out of it, and down with the chop block. Big reversal by Ethan Page. Big right hand. And now Ethan Page showboating to the crowd once again, sending Styles into the corner, putting Styles on the top rope. What is Ethan Page thinking? And now Ethan Page dropping Styles on the top rope. And now Ethan Page slowing down this matchup. Getting it back inside the ring. Styles hasn't had much offense here in this match. Another roundhouse. Big punch. Big reversal. A big reversal by Ethan Page. And another punch. Styles finds the reversal. Big reversal by Ethan Page. Styles and Ethan Page going toe to toe. Ducked under. And now there's a spine buster. Going for the pin. There's two. And a kick out at the last second. But AJ doesn't see Page is stalking him. And now Page has AJ up. Razor's edge. Into the Page cutter. And now Ethan Page has Styles right where he wants him. In their corner. And now Ethan Page. Razor's edge again. Going for the pin. There's two. And Ethan Page defeated AJ Styles.
Here is your winner, All Ego, Ethan Page.
What a match and what a victory by Ethan Page. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back here live. And ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time coming. But here comes the return of the Usos.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
The Usos are in tag team action here tonight in a #1 contendership match for the Street Profits Tag Team Championships. Paul Heyman using his cards to get the Usos the Tag Team #1 contendership match. And here comes his brother.
And his partner, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso!
Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso are the longest reigning tag team champions. They held it a total of 12 times here in the WWE. And now they're looking to make it a 13th time. But who are they facing here tonight? And here comes the former tag team champions.
And at a combined weight of 515 pounds, Brutus and Julius, the Creed Brothers.
The Creed Brothers want back their tag team championships after losing to the Street Profits. But now the Creeds are more focused than ever. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this tag team matchup. Big drop kick by Jey starting out this match, but now look at Jey raking the eyes. And now Jey getting reversed by Brutus Creed. And now Julius Creed completely taking out Jey Uso. Now there's the tag to Brutus. Throw punches raining down. And now sending him back into the corner, tags in Julius. Off the ropes, big belly to belly, down goes Jey Uso. Big knee. And another time. And a third time. Big kick, and now Jey Uso trying to rally. Jey Uso trying to get to his brother. But the Creed brothers are completely dominating the tag team matchup. There's two, and a kick out by Jey. Last possible second. Clothesline. And now Jey Uso on the outside. Jey running towards his brother, tags in Jimmy. And now Jimmy with the forearm knocking down Julius. Double leg takedown, and now here comes the Usos. Back at it again. Big forearm once again taking down Julius Creed. And now Jimmy Uso unloading on Julius. Off the ropes into the Creed brothers corner. Big clothesline. Big right hand. Jimmy blocks the tag. Big right hand and a super kick. Reversing clothesline. And now there goes Brutus Creed off the apron. Super kick, down goes Julius. Big punch, and a clothesline. And now Julius Creed gets up Jimmy Uso. Big German. And now Jimmy getting pinned by Brutus Creed. And a kick out. Big reversal, and now Jimmy takes down Brutus, gets up Brutus, super kick, and another super kick, down goes the Creed. Going for the pin to defeat Brutus Creed. There's two, and the kick out, no. And now tag sending Brutus Creed into the corner of the Usos. Big punch, tags in Jey. And ladies and gentlemen, this might be the beginning of the end for the 1D. And now Julius taking the fight to Jey, but now Brutus Creed is all alone after the 1D, and a kick out by Brutus. Stomp to the back. Big punch. And now Jey Uso with the punch. Big chop. And now another one. And now Jey looking to get a hold of Brutus. Big reversal by Brutus there. And now Brutus creeps into the egg, putting him down to the floor. And now Jey Uso getting Brutus up, and Jey blends Brutus Creed. And now Jey takes out Julius. Jimmy trying to take out Brutus Creed. There's the spear though. Going for the pin. There's two. And the bloodline, the Usos, are going to SummerSlam.
Here are your winners, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso, the Bloodline.
What a match. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event. And there's a storm brewing because Jade Cargill's here.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, the WWE Women's Champion and the WWE Women's United States Champion, Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill's issuing an open challenge and non-title action after she defended last week against Charlotte in what was a complete domination of the Queen. But who's gonna take on Jade Cargill? Oh boy, it's the woman who defeated Liv Morgan. Here comes Tatum Paxley.
Dallas, Texas, Tatum Paxley.
Tatum Paxley making her way down to the ring. She defeated Liv Morgan in her Smackdown debut and then almost won the Money in the Bank ladder match. But now Tatum Paxley has a chance to upstage one of the most dominant women ever. And now Tatum Paxley is set to go one-on-one with Jade Cargill. And this match is underway, and Paxley got the knee up for the spear, and there's a spear. And now Jade Cargill with the combination and a powerbomb to Paxley, going for the pin and a kick out. And now Jade once again using the power and the complete dominance of Jade Cargill. Big chop, another chop, and now Jade whipped the gem into Paxley. And now look at the power of Jade with the choke slam, going for the pin. There's two in that kick out. And now Jade Cargill with the kick, and Jade looking to walk into SummerSlam. And hopefully she will defend both titles at SummerSlam. Big reversal, clothesline. Paxley finds the reversal into a step up. And now Jade stunned in the corner. Big reversal. Big punch. And now Jade sends Paxley off the ropes. Off the ropes again goes Paxley into a body slam. And now Jade off the ropes with a big ass boot. Big right hand, big reversal. And now Jade Cargill looking to put an end to Paxley. And down with the Jaden, going for the pin. There's two and a kick out by Paxley. Jade Cargill with the strikes and now the uppercut in the corner. And now with the right hand in the boot in the throat. Stomp to the head, and now look at Paxley. Big drop kick sending Cargill across the ring. And now Paxley gets up the world champion, and down goes Jade. Kick to the midsection. Big forearm avoided. Big forearm by Jade Cargill. Big reversal by Paxley. And now Jade sends Paxley off the ropes into another slam down. And now Jade Cargill not messing around here with Tatum Paxley, but took too long, showboating to the crowd. And now Tatum Paxley has the backpack stunner. But oh, there's Jade Cargill right back up, going for the pin. There's two and a kick out. Big reversal, and now Jade Cargill went for Jaded. Tatum Paxley went for a drop kick, and now Jade Cargill with the roll-up to defeat Tatum Paxley. There's two, and no, Tatum kicks out at the last possible second. There's two, and now Jade Cargill using her power, and down with the backslide. There's two, and a kick out. Clothesline, down goes Tatum Paxley. Into another spear. Going for the pin again. There's two, and another kick out. And now Tatum Paxley getting under the skin of the women's champion. Big drop kick. And another drop kick. Off the ropes into her crossbody. And now Paxley goes up to the top rope. Paxley with the four sisters. And a kick out again by the champion. Big kick. And now Paxley went for the slam down. But now it's Jade Cargill with the uppercut. And now Jade Cargill. Big punch. And now it's old Jade Cargill. Into a, oh, what a choke slam. Going for the pin. And Jade Cargill with the win. Jade Cargill. Wait a minute. That's Soruka! Soruka making the return! Making her return! We haven't seen Soruka ever since Clash in Scotland. Going smashes Jade with the title belt. And now Sol wants a rematch at SummerSlam. Thank you for watching, ladies and